we're celebrating 100 days until the Paris Olympics.
And we can't relish in all things French without talking about cheese. This is my heaven. So here with French Cheese 101 is Julia Hallman, owner of Formaggio Kitchen in Cambridge. Julia, welcome to the house today. And
Thank you
for bringing such good food.
She's my favorite person
so much.
because she brought cheese.
So you're going to walk us through kind of the different levels of cheeses, kind of the 101. And you're going to start with something that if people aren't adventurous or just want to dip their toes, where can they start?
Absolutely. So one of my favorite introductory French cheeses is actually Comté. So it's actually a cousin of Gruyere. So everybody knows and loves Gruyere.
Yeah.
This is just the French side of the Alps. Yeah,
Okay.
80-pound wheels, beautiful.
Ooh, it's gorgeous.
And what makes it so unique and different is the different ages that they have of it. So at our shop, we actually have up to 8 different ages of Comté. And so I have a little piece here for y'all to try.
How does the thank you so much, Connie. How does the flavor or taste change over the different years?
So when it's young, it's the perfect introductory cheese because it's mild, it's sweet. Then as you get older and older, you start to get those flavor crystals. So I gave you guys one of those slightly older ones.
You taste the crystal,
right? And it gets nuttier, exactly, but a little bit more intense. So you can kind of pick which one suits your taste the best. So that's why I love it so much.
So that's wild for someone that may be afraid of bold flavor. But what about someone that wants to be a little more adventurous?
Right, yeah. So if somebody wants to be a bit more adventurous, one thing that I absolutely adore that the French do so well are goat cheeses. So these are some really beautiful natural rind goat cheeses.
So pretty.
And it's called Motte sur Foie. And it actually sits on a little chestnut leaf, which adds to that kind of earthy flavor that you get that naturally comes from the aging of the rind. So this goat cheese is like completely luscious on the inside.
Is it similar to brie in texture? Because it looks like the brie.
I thought this was brie.
So when you cut into it, you're going to get some of the textures that you get from a brie. So a lot of us are used to like a super fresh goat's milk cheese. So this just gives it a little bit more personality.
Wow, that's really good. I know. I don't know if that's how you're supposed to go about it.
But I mean, honestly,
eat the skin or the outer layer?
Absolutely. So that's
really
like the number one question we get is, can you eat the rind? And the rind adds so much to the flavor that I say go for it. And if you like it, eat it.
Okay. So now we have a little bit of like a boulder. We have the introductory. If someone wants a mix on a platter and when they're hosting for maybe a Paris Games watch party.
There you go.
What can they do?
So I really like to, like, for example, this board over here is sort of has the fundamentals of a good cheese board.
Yes.
So a cow, a sheep, a goat, a blue, and a washed.
Okay.
And what I do is I use something like this, which is a little Provençal honey, to kind of bridge everything together.
Ooh.
Honey is one of my all-time favorite things to pair with cheese because if you have a really strong cheese and you add some honey to it, it actually tones it down a bit. But if you, so it might make it a little bit more approachable. And it kind of weaves everything together really nicely. So if you have a mild cheese and a strong cheese, nothing is going to overpower anything else.
Yeah, and we only have a few seconds left here, but something that we all know pairs well with cheese is wine. So what are your picks?
Absolutely. So honestly, right now we've got a Sauvignon Blanc, which is from the Loire Valley. So the famous saying is, if it grows together, it goes together.
If it grows together, it goes together.
Yes.
So those are very well.
And so that's a really great option. And then one of my all-time favorites, if you want red, is a really nice Beaujolais. Because it doesn't have a lot of tannins that are going to compete with the cheeses. So it's bright, it's fresh, really good for the summertime, even with a little bit of a chill.
Oh, I love chilled red wine. Julia, you are full of great information. Thank you so much. You guys, if you want to learn more, Formaggio Kitchen.
We'll check you out
over in Cambridge.